Hey Sport House fans, it's John from Bill and Paul's with another version of What's Blank Wednesday, and it is April 12th, and sadly our winter is coming to an end. So we're going to do a What's Storing Your Winter Clothing Wednesday, because most of you guys are back from spring break and it is time to put winter away and start breaking out your summer goods. But if you're like me and you've been living out of your gear bag all winter, the stuff in here is of value and you want to break it out next year and have it working really, really well for you in terms of being waterproof and keeping you warm and comfortable. So as I go through this, I'm going to have a few memories. The last time I wore this was at Copper Mountain, and we had about 8 inches of new snow, but the drips from the chairlift got on it, so there's some staining going on here. And these are my lightweight climbing pants. I used these at Mount Bohemia this year because conditions were kind of rugged, and so we did a lot of backcountry skiing. Those are awesome memories there. Got my Fly-Low mitts. It was pretty cold down in Taos this year. I got a chance to finally wear those warm old mitts. So, you know, you go through here and yeah, say goodbye to those memories, but you're breaking out all this stuff, and yeah, there's just a little bit of a funk to this stuff. It's been used quite a bit. I do wash it through the season if it needs it, but for the springtime, I want to make sure I treat this stuff and have it ready to go for the winter. So behind me are a list of a bunch of products from Nikwax that we highly encourage you guys to use when taking care of your technical winter clothing. Most of your products are probably going to be a membraned or a Gore product, so you want to make sure that that gets clean, the oils get off of it, and then your surfaces of your technical jackets and pants are going to have a surface that you want to reinvigorate that waterproofness. So the best way to do this is to use a wash product from Nikwax. For the synthetic technical shell type products, they make Tech Wash. If you've got wool base layers, the wool wash works awesome for keeping that stuff clean and fresh smelling. And then down, we're going to talk about this in a little bit. I don't have a down piece in my kit currently, but you can really make this stuff feel brand new again by washing it and drying it the right way. So your first step is washing this. And then to reinvigorate that waterproofness, Nikwax makes TX Direct. For this time of year, I like to use the wash-in. You basically are going to wash your products and then run another cycle with the wash-in according to the directions. If your stuff is pretty clean and you don't want to go through the wash process, you can reinvigorate that surface repellency with just the spray. This is nice for the middle of the season usually. So I'm going to take my Nikwax product, take my dirty clothes, I'm heading to the laundromat. I'll see you guys in just a minute.
1 hour later.
And I'm back with a pile of clean, fresh smelling clothes, all dry and ready to go back in my bag. And inside my bag, I've also got my helmet. I've kind of inspected that. While we were at the laundromat, I took my goggles out, I cleaned the lenses on those, and I'm going to repack this thing so when I stick it away in my storeroom this summer, it's going to stay clean, dry, and everything in there is going to be ready to roll when the weather hits next year. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of these leather mitts of mine. These things are warm and they were very, very dry when I first got them. The last couple of days I've used them, it was kind of a damp day and the leather started getting wet. So you want to take care of your leather gloves. So for the standard brown leather, whether it's Fly-Low or Lecky or Kincaid or whatever you're using, we like to use Snow Seal. I love Snow Seal. It's a beeswax based product. It really penetrates that leather well. And you basically just rub it in. Get that leather just soft and supple. This stuff smells good. It's fun to work with. It conditions the skin on your hands if you've got dry skin. And then I'll either set these out in the sun, which we can do today because it's quite warm out, or you can hit it maybe with a light hair dryer and you'll literally watch that wax penetrate and soak right into the leather. And next year you're going to have this wonderful dry pair of mittens. Now some of you might have invested in a wonderful pair of Hestra and as well as Bill and Paul's. We recommend you use their own wax balm that comes with the gloves, and then we sell that also independently. So if you've got a pair of Hestras, they're leather. You could use Snow Seal if it's an older pair and you're not that concerned about them, but it's a new pair. Get that balm, it's much better. And then I would like to revisit that down situation. Again, I don't ski in down, but if you use down a lot and you're washing it, it has a tendency to ball up, especially in the dryer. So using the right detergent and then drying it 100%. So if you don't know if it's dry, keep the cycle going on low heat and use dryer balls or clean tennis balls, something to help that down loft up. So at the end of this wash and dry cycle, this thing's going to be soft and fluffy just like it was the day that you bought it off the rack. I kind of wish I had this piece though. This is a really nice looking jacket. So that's storing your gear for next season. If you do it right, you're going to have a long life out of this stuff. It's not inexpensive to have good gear, so take care of it. And from all of us at Bill and Paul's, until next winter, see ya later.